purposeful about sharing the gospel, training and discipling the children that God has entrusted to us. Each ministry is carefully evaluated to make sure it lines up with the mission of our church. And we, the leaders of these ministries, want to make sure that we meet the spiritual needs of the whole child, including the needs such as Bible knowledge, Christian service, helping the kids identify and exercise their spiritual gifts, allowing them to be part of praise and worship times, and helping them memorize, meditate on, and apply God's words to their lives. The Awana ministry helps us to accomplish the last need that I mentioned. I personally became acquainted with the Awana ministry when I was in second grade, and I remember how excited I was to wear that sparky vest. But more than anything else, I remember the teachers that I had and how they made God's word come alive to me, how they helped me memorize it and apply it to the needs I had as even just a second grader. As I've gotten older, often people ask me, can I pinpoint something in my life that has been helpful, most helpful in my journey with Jesus? And most often I point it back to the times that I meditated on and memorized God's word, the wonder-working power of his word, because they helped me know this, that God's word has all the answers. It has the answer as to how the world came into being.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
It has the answer to eternal life.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life.
The Bible has the answers as to how I am to relate to other people.
Ephesians 4:32. Be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you.
The Bible has the answer as to how I am to conduct myself.
Galatians 4:22. Galatians 5:22 and 23. For the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, faith, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. Against these there is no law.
Amen.
The Bible has the answers to all questions as to how I am to live my life.
1 Corinthians 6:19-20. What know ye not that ye are, or what know ye that the temple What know ye that that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost which is in you, that ye are of God and ye are not of your
For you were bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's.
Amen.
The Bible has the answers to every family relationship.
Ephesians 6 says, Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and thy mother, which is the first commandment with promise. And fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but raise them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. I'm a teacher here at this school, at First Coast Christian School. And a couple of years ago, one of my students looked at me as we were discussing something in class and said, Mrs. Norton, you have a verse for everything. And I laughed because it's not me that has a verse for everything, it's God. And many of the verses that I use in class on a regular basis are verses that I learned when I was these kids' age in Awana. And I'm so thankful that I have that resource to draw upon.
And all the verses that were recited here come from verses that they learned in Awana. Awana is more than just Bible memory. These young people learn Bible principles in their large group times. They learn fairness and teamwork in their game times. So yes, when we're in here, worshiping, and we hear the screams and the laughter and the whistles and everything else going out there, they're actually learning. Yes, they're having fun, but they're learning. And then when it's quiet over there, we know that they're learning God's word. I'm the new Awana commander. I was asked to step up and become commander after the Harrisons left, and for me it's an honor to work with our kids because this is the next generation. These are our future leaders. These are the ones that are going to be taking over for us when we pass on. And the thing is, with any ministry in any church, we need workers. You can never have too many workers, especially when kids are involved.
Amen.
We had some training yesterday and they showed a video, what Awana Club is like without leaders and what Awana Club is like with leaders. And of course, without the leaders, it was just, kids running around screaming and throwing stuff and, they were covered head to toe in paint and whatever else they could find. But with the leaders, it showed them studying, memorizing, learning God's word, behaving. And I want to extend an invitation to anybody who's interested in working in Awana ministry. If you've worked in Awana in the past, if you've never even heard of Awana, but you're like, hey, I like kids, I can hang out with them. We're having Awana training tonight from 5:30 to 7 up in the purple room, and again next Sunday evening from 5:30 to 7 up in the purple room. If you have any questions, if you have any, are interested, if you've got, if you just want to talk to me, we're right down here, right after we're done. Come on down, talk to me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you got. Thank you very much.
Amen.